ಇರಾಗೈತೆ ಓ ಇದೇ ತೀರ ತೀರ ಓಹೋ ಓ ಇದೇ ತೀರ ತೀರ ಇದೇ ತೀರ ತೀರ ಇದೇ ತೀರ ತೀರ ಇದೇ ತೀರ ತೀರ. Small piece. That was Kola Subramanyam. So for her, when you sit with her and say, Amma, what are you talking about romance like that? You should not be talking like that. In Maryada Ledu, she'll just look at you blankly and she says, but this is my life. This is my life. You can't do this moral policing to me. And this is, my economy comes from here. My art comes from here. Whether you pay me or not, this is how I dance. This is what I do. Now I come to the question, a very major question. How do you separate her and her art? Kola Subramanyam. Kola Subramanyam, yet another artist from the Kalavantulu families in Rajahmundry, once performed the padam, Ille Ruga Kammari, Okarintikostiva. Have you come to this house because you could not recognize it? So draped in a white cotton sari with nothing to embellish her face or body, she performed this padam. She was about 80, with no teeth, but full of energy. She had no power in her voice to sing melodiously, yet the simplicity and complete honesty in her Abhinaya left me speechless. She did not act, she did not enter any character. She was Kola Subramanyam, and she performed the padam. Her communication through the padam was a dialogue. I use the word communication because they never use the word portrayal. What is portrayal? It was like a dialogue. This dialogue was multi-directional as she looked straight into my eyes in the audience and communicated. The woman in me connected with her, screaming, yes, yes, to every gesture. Is it about this padam, or would this happen with any other padam? And then she danced, Okasarike ilagaite, oh ho ho, ide mi ratira, which says, only once and you're tired. What kind of lovemaking is this, yeah? This is the song that she does. She poked fun at, pleaded with, rebuked, cajoled, and loved the hero so endearingly that again the woman is me is asking, how does she know me so well? So she connects directly with me. Here too, she was Subramanyam herself. I have experienced this kinesthetic empathy. So I went back to her and I asked her, Amma, Parakaya Pravesha. Did you do any Parakaya Pravesha? You know, with all our Sanskrit, we feel very high about it. And she looked very confused and she said, Idima Jeevitam. What Parakaya Pravesam? This is our life. This is my life I'm giving across to you. And so I performed Ille Ruga Kammari later, the same song. I was told by an audience when I said, Pora, one of the person said, oh, I was jolted. I actually got up from my seat, to go away from there when you said Pora. I give credit to that particular spectator too for being there with me all the while. Now, I think that was a lot of talking. We'll do a little presentation. I just thought you would like to see Kola Subramanyam perform. So this is the song where she says, Okasarike ilagaite, oho ho ideti ratira, you are already tired. And then she says, look at you, Mamupa Gopala, get up and come and make love to me. You look at your face, you're all tired, you're sweating. And they say you are a big deal. They talk about you as a lover. And then she just pokes fun at him. Here it is.
वका सारी के हिला गई, हिला गई, हिला गई, हिला गई, हिला हिला गई तेरे वो इधे तीरा तीरा ओहो ओ इधे तीरा तीरा, इधे तीरा तीरा, इधे तीरा तीरा, इधे तीरा तीरा.
Small piece. That was Kola Subramanyam. So for her, when you sit with her and say, Amma, what are you talking about romance like that? You should not be talking like that. In Maryada Ledu, she'll just look at you blankly and she says, but this is my life. This is my life. You can't do this moral policing to me. And this is, my economy comes from here. My art comes from here. Whether you pay me or not, this is how I dance. This is what I do. Now I come to the question, a very major question. How do you separate her and her art? This is what has happened during the nationalist period. During the nationalist period, these women who were not doing somebody else's emotions, who did not want to replicate somebody else's dance, so they are not watching YouTube, they are not watching others' performances and thinking, I want to dress like Hema Malini or I want to dress like somebody else. They dressed the way they wanted. And they did what they thought. There is another, my guru's sister. As you see, I've dumped my papers already. My guru's sister, Leela Sai, when you ask her to do a padam, she only does one padam. And that padam is, and she's a beautiful dancer. Still, she does Magavarini Nammaradu. Magavarini Nammaradu. Emma, why do you do the same thing? You do something else. And why such a sad thing? She says, no. And she'll do it variously. Sometimes she does it sadly, and sometimes she does it angrily. Sometimes she does it sarcastically. But she will say Magavarini Nammaradu. Why, Emma? Why do you say? She says, no, because once we are 40 or 45, they leave us anyway. And they go away. They talk about us like we have been, attracting men and wooing men, but they don't give us anything. By the time they're 45, we are 45, they don't come to us anymore. So I want to tell everybody, be on your own. You may have a partner, but be on your own. Take care of yourself. That is her experience that is coming across. Her sister, my guru, Mangatayaru, you ask her to dance and she will, she's 75 now, okay? And you ask her to do a javali, she'll say, Boti talagalene, hi cheli, boti talagalene. I can't control my love for this man. He's so handsome. At 75, that is her. And ask Leela Sai to do that. She doesn't even sing that song. She'll sing that. So they're not even saying, on stage, we are artists, so we have to do our job on stage and come back. No, they're saying, I am giving you my life. Can we respect that? The fact that they were giving their life, they were spreading it out to us like that and giving the audience their own lives, where they did not have a private life, quote unquote, marginalized them. That was turned against them to say that, oh, they do these padams and these javalis like this. So they're all fallen women. And so we don't want the women, but we want the songs. We'll take the songs and we'll place them on respectable bodies, whatever that is, and whoever defines what respectable is. And so the songs take a different turn. Whose life are they performing? Today, when you do the padams and the javalis, whose life and whose emotions are you performing? Sure, for all dancers, every dancer, Natyam na pranam is a statement that we throw around easily. Natyam na pranam. Sure. Suppose I say if you dance, you will not eat. you will not get food. How long will we keep dancing in spite of it? Whereas for them, if they did not dance, they did not get an income. This is true. I see Santosh here. I see a few dancers here. I'm telling you, what they have done at that time to these women by removing the economy from them and making, dancers don't need economy and taking away the economy. Today, we are still suffering it, Santosh. Today, we are told dancers don't need money. They dance for moksha. They dance for Atma Parama. We don't need money. Don't we? Don't we need money? So, anyway, idima jivitam, what happens at this point? So when you said yogini as part of my bio, Trishant, I'm not really a yogini. I just practice yoga to keep myself sane. But I can say that this complete acceptance of yourself, because it is said that all of us have all characters. We are white light. We have all characters inside us. It is just about what nature is active at that point and what is dormant. And according to the situation, that emotion or that nature also comes up. Let's face it, yeah. We can be the nastiest of nastiest. We can be the best of the best also. We are very rich as human beings. Now, at this point of time, when these, how many of us are willing to accept that there is Surpanaka within us? There are the negative, if you say negative. There is every character within us, and we need to approach that and accept that character. This is what these women did. When they did a Samanya Naika, which is mercenary, or the Parakiya Naika, the married woman who is in love with somebody else, we as dancers generally say, oh, that is only for the stage. But my life and the dance are not connected. I am married and I live a very respectable life. But all of us like Mahesh Babu, even if you are married, so there is the Parakiya Naika amongst all of us. It's just that it's for society, we don't talk about it. These women do. These women don't say this is only for the stage. They say the stage is my life. I'm spreading it out there. So the question I'm bringing across is, one, how do you separate the art and the artist? Two, when she says idima jivitam, can we respect it? Can we value that and say, yes, this is her life, and she is making you privy to her breath, to her movement, to the movement of her body, to the movement of her chest, her body, completely for the audience. Can we take it with gratitude as spectator? Now I ask as a spectator, can we take it with gratitude that she has made herself so vulnerable to us? This is a call to spectators. It's a video. There is another video I have given Pratyusha. That's of me dancing. That's of me dancing that Illeruga Kamari Okarintikostiva. It's a nice padam. I think you'll enjoy. Or did I already show it in Vishwa? I don't know. So let me give you a background of that padam. This padam is a lovely padam. This journey inwards, when I talk about the journey inwards, when you do this Abhinaya, is a very scary journey. Mind you, it's a scary journey because you go inwards and you suddenly feel, why am I so comfortable with this Naika who actually caters to so many men? And you have to accept that fact within yourself. And why am I so comfortable with this Naika who's very nasty to the man she loves because she's jealous of the other woman? So we all want to say we are not jealous people, but then you feel that jealousy. That is a kind of purgation that takes place when you do this Abhinaya exposition. This Naika that you're going to see is a lovely Naika, one of my favorite ones, where she says she's a mercenary, she's an artist, and she also entertains men. So there is this man who has come, and she chooses which man is good enough for to watch her perform or for her to entertain. She doesn't entertain just everybody. So you know why she's so favorite to me. So she says, you have come to my house. You must be mad. You probably forgot where you had to go. You know, that woman with whom you were coochie-cooing the other day, she's in the other street. It's on, go there. That's so essentially she's dividing and she's saying, this body is an artist's body. You are going, it's not art that you have come for. You have come for something else, and that it's the other street that you should be going to. And then there is this man, she says, you have come, you're standing here and talking. You've taken so long. You don't even open your fist. You don't have the heart to give an artist what she wants. Yeah. And you keep talking. Matalu tetale gani. All your words are just useless words. They have no spice in, not even spice. There's no content in what you're talking. And she says, it's getting late. Yeah, it's getting late. Please go. And because na pati Parthasarathi Vachuvelai, the man I love is going to come now. You wasted enough of my time. Please go. And then she also says, okay, if you want to talk to me, you give me a bag of gold coins. No, if you have to say another word, give me 2 bags of gold coins. You know, this is one way of avoiding people. And she says, and then he begins to cry. She said, what is this drama you're giving me? Just go, yeah. Watch this. So while Pratyusha is working on that, there is also this, in this article that I have written on these lines, I also spoke about, I connected it to the yoga. Pratyusha, when yoga, Kriya Yoga, where Patanjali talks of tapas, swadhyaya, ishvara pranidhana. Okay. In the Kalavantulu tradition, our heirlooms are these. This was taught by my guru's grandmother, Guli Venkatratnamma. She was famous for this. So when I started doing this, my guru just made one request and she said, don't teach this unless you really, really want to anybody. So this is the heirloom, what they give. It's just that I can judge her and say, no, you're not sharing knowledge and all that. But I also respect that she wants to keep it protected. Just a final statement I want to say. The power and significance of the individual's experience is not undermined in this tradition. There is no attempt to create an ethereal state, rather consciously enjoying the moment. That moment is important. The dancer experiences life through the corporeal body and communicates through the body, taking the spectator towards universalization and joy by remaining in the body with the emotions. So Kola Subramanyam's statement, "Idi ma jeevitam," says it all. Thank you, Ananda. Thank you for being here. Ananda is here, a very good friend of mine.